Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, right in the middle of some hot, fast, and furious action as I prepare to demonstrate to this sectopod why single-target, huge health enemies are a ridiculously bad idea in XCOM 2. And I've been talking about composition and enemy disposition quite a bit lately, but this guy right here is about to make my case, because this guy, old Silas Juglick, is about to wreck him harder than Paul Walker's Porsche, and we all know how well that thing got wrecked. Now, admittedly, this sectopod did do us a good turn. He was nice enough to murder a VIP for me, but I'm still giving him the too fast or too furious rapid-fire shotgun blast from old Silas. It's not going to save him, just because you saved me potentially one turn for me to make it over here to the extraction point. That was nice of you, but that's not going to save your life. One good deed does not a lifetime of misdeeds undo, sir. You're going to eat it like Michelle Rodriguez getting launched from a tank. Except, you know, you'll actually die at the end of this instead of bouncing off a windshield at 140 miles per hour and walking away without so much as a bruise. We obey the laws of physics in this house, Mr. Sectopod. Oh yes, we do. Or was it the laws? I guess in this house we obey the laws of thermodynamics, I guess is actually what I should have said if I was going for the Dank Simpsons reference. But you know what? Screw it. I'm sure the Fast and the Furious has violated the laws of physics in so many in such egregious fashion. What the fuck's the law of thermodynamics at this point? Might as well. Alright, so let's take a moment here just to see how we're gonna fully deal with this. That guy is definitely getting shotgun blasted by Silas Juglick, but there is one thing I need to know before Silas takes the shot, and it's not what the hit percentage is. What I need to know is what kind of bullets do you have? Oh, you got blue screen rounds. Okay, never mind. This guy is, he's gonna eat quite a bit of shit on this one. We do want to be at least 2 tiles away from this guy so that when he explodes, we don't really have to worry about taking some catastrophic collateral damage. And fortunately for us, he did Kool-Aid Man his way into the side of this truck, so we don't have to worry about that. Granted, that did kill the VIP we were theoretically supposed to save, but what would we have got out of that? Some extra intel? Do we even really need intel at this point? The answer to that question, a resounding and loud no. So please, Silas Juglick, if you would, erase this piece of shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't even have words right now, Silas Juglick. I really, really don't have the words for the monumental, catastrophic fuck-up that you have just delivered, sir. I sincerely mean that, sir. I don't. Why are you using a regular beam cannon, Earl Juglick, instead of something that could actually? Just noticed that. That's definitely suboptimal play. You're gonna fucking miss too, huh? Nah, that's fine, guys. 90% chances to hit. Fuck it. Let's just all get killed by a sectopod here. This is going fantastically. Just absolutely fucking swimmingly, in fact. I'm real stoked about this one. All right, Judy Juglick, could you be the one person who doesn't fucking embarrass herself here? This has been pretty. I don't even have the words, Juglicks. What the hell? One mission without Grandpa Festus and you guys just fucking fall completely the shit apart. What the hell's going on? Well, you know, Pete, old Silas Juglick here, he done fucked it, and then he fucked it pretty good. Me, achy breaky, you know, I'm doing the best I can, Pete, with what I got. Just kill this man, Emmylou. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, Pete, but you know how my old album goes there. All gave some, Pete, some gave all, and I'm thinking old Earl G-Man Juglick done about to give it his all right here. I'm real salty. So now we got the Activa S, and he's gonna find a way to kill. Well, this guy's got 1 health, so that dude is definitely dead, because if nothing else, Achy Breaky can take him down. Achy Breaky's cereal is on cooldown, but he can take that cat out, no questions asked, which means it's up to the old Activa S to finish spit roasting these guys. All right, Activa S, I'm gonna do something a little unusual here. Has this car already exploded, or is it still potentially explosive? I think it may still be potentially explosive. All right, let's have the Activa S move to here. If this spawns another pod, he's just gonna have to take it on the chin. All right, he did not spawn another pod. That's very good for us. Give him the left hook and don't embarrass yourself, Massey Ferguson. And there you go, Pete. You always got to trust in the Thresher. Boy, that done boy fell right in the teeth Oh, that ain't good, son. That ain't good. Y'all gonna get ground up something real fierce. Ain't gonna be nothing left of that guy, not even a chunky paste, Pete. I don't know. They got the thing that spits the corn cobs out of the back of the thresher. I don't remember what that device is actually called because, you know, been focusing on the musical career pretty good. Kind of giving up on the whole farming thing. But there is that thing that shoots out the corn cobs out the butt once the corn done been all picked off of them. Don't remember again the name of that thing. But that's, I mean, I don't even think we're going to find any chunks of that guy coming out of the back of there. We might find a few chunks in somebody's stool. But really, I think that's about it. You find chunks of that guy in the Activa S stool. Get a do robots poop? I mean, they say everybody poops, but I'm not sure about the robot. What, did that thing blow up again? Alright, we sort of need to take a turn to get our shit together because everybody... I'm disappointed in all of you. But you know what? We still made our case for why single target high health enemies are bad. Look how we wasted 2 people's turns on that. There were 3 enemies, and 2 of our guys gave us almost exactly shit on that. Just basically nothing. And yet we were still able to deal with these guys with relatively little problem, because all we had to do was hit this guy with 1 huge high damage attack. Now, let's take for example, say that instead of that guy, this had been 4 Vipers. So then we have a total of 6 enemies on the field. 2 of our guys come up and miss those high percentage shots. No matter what we follow it up with, we just don't have enough guys then to clear the board. You could get more mileage out of the same health total just by spreading it around a little bit. Yes, the enemies are individually less threatening. I understand that. But in aggregate, they're still going to do more damage. It's a death by 1,000 cuts, man. That's what you got to think about. Activa S looks solid. All right, Grady the Goblin. We really can't afford to pop a new pod here, but you should be at least safe to advance to the corner of this truck. Or lorry, if you prefer. I don't know why, but this truck looks vaguely European to me. I'm going to say that's definitely a lorry, not an actual truck.
On my way.
Nothing fancy out of you, Cyrus Juggler. So get your dumb ass over here and get on Overwatch. At some point, we know we're going to have a squad of reinforcements coming in as well. Massey Ferguson, you're going to reload in Overwatch. And since the sectopod was nice enough to save us a turn, I think we should take that turn as an opportunity to gather ourselves. We really gotta take a moment to get our shit back together here. No more 97% whiffs followed by a 90% whiff, please. EL Juglick, I really hate that you have deep cover. I really hate that ability. It really kind of sucks when you have a team member who gets an ability that is objectively a downgrade. That's most unfortunate. I'm assuming there's gotta be some more units somewhere. We've killed a lot of stuff, but we're gonna be looking at least a pod of reinforcements.
Movement engaged.
Let's have the Massey Ferguson go do our scouting for us here. Everybody's concealment is fully popped, so we got nobody to go forth and sniff out the Houndmaster. The wolf pack is already, you know, we already took the lid off of that particular jug of tobacco juice, so we might as well take a long, deep, hearty whiff of its aromatic wintergreen odor.
Scanning.
If you've ever smelled a jug of chew spit, you know what I'm talking about. It's not like, oh, it's wintergreen. Like, that makes it any less fucking disgusting. It's a jar of spit, just black and filthy spittle.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, it's a nasty habit. I mean, I'm not trying to fire shots at people who chew tobacco. That's fine. Everybody has vices. But do you have to really keep a jar of your own spit handy? Maybe just don't engage in that particular vice if you're not in an area where you can, say, spit on the ground. The place that spit was sort of designed to eventually wind up. Massey Ferguson, you're just going to Overwatch. I'm not going to do anything fancy here. If I just got to Overwatch creep my way to the exit zone, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll Overwatch creep all the way to the exit. And Lou Juglick, once again, I hate the fact that you have Hunker Down. Really hate it. A lot. So there have to be some more enemies on this map, and if we could find them, I would like to do so. I would like to try and fuel a few kills here. We got some, I don't want to say rank amateurs, but effectively rank amateurs on this mission. If I got to put up with their rankness, if I got to put up with them smelling like that jug full of wintergreen chew spit, I might as well try and get them some EXP as well, you know, while we're at it. Might as well try and get some good out of it. We're taking a good, we're taking a bad, we're taking them both, and there we have a bunch of dead aliens.
Got it covered.
And possibly, you know, Mrs. Garrett's fantastically huge knockers. People are always like, Pete, you talking about Mrs. Garrett's from the Facts of Life? I'm like, yeah, did you ever take a look at Mrs. Garrett? She had huge boobs, man. Mrs. Garrett was packing.
Overwatch.
In your younger days, you'd have been like, Edna Garrett, girl, let's get out there and throw down, dog. You get some great cans, baby. I don't think the enemy is gonna come. I'm not sure they're gonna show up.
Tired of waiting around.
Me too, Earl Juglick. You kind of took the words right out of my mouth there. What the hell's going on?
On Overwatch.
I'm sitting here all dressed up waiting for a party, but the party ain't coming. I hate deep cover. I really hate deep cover. You should not hunker down in deep cover if you're on Overwatch, because it takes away your Overwatch. Am I really going to sit here and wait for this entire time for these guys to show up when we know they're never going to show up? Reinforcements got to be inbound at some point. Rescue the VIP from the advent vehicle. Extract. Oh, we were supposed to rescue that guy, and we have failed.
Overwatch.
Well, son of a bitch. I thought we could capture or kill, but apparently we have already failed this mission. We may not get reinforcements then if it's straight up a failure. I'm not taking any credit for that failure bullshit, though. They had a sectopod run through the vehicle where the fucking VIP was. How am I supposed to stop that? What can I do to stop that? I don't really see a big defense here. And the whole, well, your guy got killed by a rampaging sectopod who just Kool-Aid its man through a truck that exploded. You can't pin that one on me, Perfidious Pete. I got F'd in the B there. It seems like something the game developers maybe should have taken a moment to, you know, just try and eliminate as a possibility. I don't think reinforcements are coming. Massey Ferguson, let's just, all right, here's what we're going to do. Everybody is basically right by the extraction zone. Let's just overwatch around the horn, and if they decide they want to show up and party, we'll let them show up and party, and if they decide they don't want to show up and party, fuck it, we'll take our ball and go home. I don't think they're gonna come. And at this point, you know what? Even if they do show up, it's gonna be too late. We're still gonna have to leave.
Digging in.
Oh, all right. I guess you missed your chance to party, aliens. Too bad. Could have had a good time. Man, this mission was just a straight up shit show, though. Am I wrong in thinking that this mission was just a straight up shit show and not through any actions of our own? I mean, we did okay, apart from the fact that we got shot a little bit, or I think we got hit by a grenade.
What's over there?
We took some damage, but still, what the hell were we supposed to do? Just Overwatch.
Covering now.
No, get the Massey Ferguson, because I want to make sure he's in the damn extraction zone.
Movement request confirmed.
And now we're just going to get the hell out of here. Can we just extract all now? Yeah, let's just evac all. We're going home.
Ready to boogie.
You're ready to boogie? Or possibly boogie as well?
Commander, we failed in our mission.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking any blame for that one, Bradford. You can suck a dick. Soldiers killed? Pretty sure nobody died unless you're counting the fucking VIP. Is he also counting as one of the wounded? Because, again, how am I supposed to stop the Kool-Aid Man tactic, Bradford? What am I supposed to do? I could break all of the mixing jugs in my house. I could be like, oh, is this a serving pitcher? Well, I'm just going to shatter that with a hammer. Make sure the Kool-Aid Man does not have an opportunity to make any delicious mixed sugar and fruit beverages. Not in my presence. Fuck that. How am I supposed to stop it, Bradford? What am I supposed to do, John? What am I supposed to do? Making me salty. Actually, that mission made me salty. Anytime, XCOM. Anytime. This loading screen really does not like some of the cosmetic mods. I've narrowed it down to that being specifically what is causing this, because we did not have these performance problems before I installed some of the cosmetic mods that we're running now, but ever since then, the load times have been pretty unacceptable. Oh, don't hang. We're gonna hang our head, look sad and say don't. Hey, guys, come on, cheer up. I'm tired of this. I won't have any of this no Goodnick attitude. You're not gonna have this negativity. That's it. This is fine. We didn't do anything wrong, guys. We didn't do anything wrong. I'm coming at, you know what, guys? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm coming at you guys like Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. All this shit, guys, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I'm not fucking with you, man. Not me. I'm not fucking with you. This shit, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Oh, Cyrus Juglick, I think, just burst into tears. Good for you, Cyrus. It's cathartic. Let it out, man. Let it out. You've had a hard day. Shitty mission, hard day. I know those dark sunglasses of yours. I can see the pain that hides behind those dark eyes, sir. I can see it. Seriously, though, anytime. Operation Moonfire, whenever you want to be over. There we go. Thank Christ. Good Lord. Still, guys, remember, though, not your fault. You know what you should do? You guys should just let that mission bounce off of you like the windshield of a 2009 Ford Mustang off of Michelle Rodriguez's back. Just let it go, guys. Let it go. The G-Man, slightly hurt. He's going to be down for 8 days. Honestly, that's not really a problem for us because in an ideal world, we wouldn't be taking the G-Man on a mission anyway. Our next mission will be taken over by Grandpa Festus and get him back where he belongs. Massey Ferguson Activa S is down for 7 days, but again, we'll let him fight hurt because we don't give a shit. We did pick up an advanced stock and a superior stock. VIP Stefan Mueller was killed. Sorry, Mueller, that's, again, kind of going to pin that one on me. Contact with resistance in Eastern Europe has been lost, and time to recontact has increased. Income decreased by minus 78 supplies. You know, I don't really give a shit about supplies at this point. I really don't. It doesn't matter. I'm sitting on 1,000 supplies I can't use right now. Although, I say we have 1,000 supplies we can't use, and I mean, I stand by that. It's absolutely objectively true. We're sitting on supplies we can't use. It does.
Our forces should have no trouble disabling a codex in the
What's the matter for Bradford? You couldn't wait for the outro to interrupt me. You had to jump the gun. Little premature ejaculation there, Bradford. I got a feeling it's not just a problem for you in the outro department, buddy. Poor Bradford. Every time he tries to make it with the lady, barely gets. He can't even get his pants unbuttoned. It's just messy. So messy. The guy's dry cleaning bills are through the roof too. But what I was thinking, what we may do, there are a couple engineering projects here. Build items. We have not built any of our advanced psi-amps, is what I'm thinking of. This is a squad upgrade, takes 3 sectoid corpses, 80 supplies, 25 Illyrium crystals, 10 alloys. And somebody in one of the comment sections was kind enough to remind me, when we take the Avatar on the last mission, he will still get the bonus from the advanced psi-amp. So we're going to go ahead and build those. The rest of this stuff is all garbage that we don't have to build, but the psi-amp will be, that's still a useful upgrade for us. Is there anything else we think we theoretically want? We have a gajillion dollars. I wouldn't mind a new Mimic Beacon since one of mine is gone, but honestly, we haven't used a Mimic Beacon in a while, so, man, we could probably afford to let it go. Although, I am going to probably want 2 Mimic Beacons on that final mission. They're really, really handy. We've been rolling with a lot of heavy weapon. You know what? I am going to build another Mimic Beacon. We'll do one more. It says I have 3, but for whatever reason, one of those 3 is definitely not available when it's supposed to be. Anything else we need? Nah, we're good. Do we need to build any facilities or anything? No? How's our proving ground? Build me another experimental weapon. Good. Brendan, I'd like to say I would very much hope that this experimental weapon becomes another blaster launcher. That's what I can't tell what you're working on over there because you got your project suspiciously hidden behind the top of that desk. I'm assuming just to try and keep me in suspense, which, bravo, by the way, bravo. That's good. That's good showmanship, sir. You're like a stage musician. You got to keep that trick all the way hidden. You got to keep the secret concealed until it's time for the prestige. Right now, I guess we're probably in like the turn. The prestige follows the turn. If the immortal movie of the same name, The Prestige, taught me anything, that's the one thing it taught me. It also taught me that I think it's about time to wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to watch me get boned by the Kool-Aid Man on a regular basis, which, by the way, how has that not been like a parody pornography yet? How has there not been Kool-Aid Man porn? This is a thing that should exist, nay, must exist. I demand someone get to work on this immediately. Possibly even me. I'm going to go see about maybe scratching together some kind of script for a little Kool-Aid porn. So, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.